Most of the 24 gallons. Hi, I'm George Crump, lead analyst with Storage Switzerland. Thank you for tuning in today. Today we're going to continue our merging of our video studio and our lab, and we're going to focus on a couple of products from Drobo this morning. What I have here is the new Drobo Mini. It took a little while to pry it out of their hands, but we finally got one. You can see, I don't know exactly what the weight is, but we travel with this. But probably best in a suitcase, or I guess in a laptop bag would work as well. I'll tell you, this product right here made our last video shoot a success. We created almost a terabyte of data in a 3-day period of time, and this guy was up to the challenge and really did a good job for us. So I'm excited to show that to you. Now, on this unit, you can see here I've got the Drobo Dashboard. We've got just the Drobo Mini running right now. Same interface as the other Drobos, so if you use any of the business class products, it all kind of moves around the same. You can see our configuration here. We've got 4 750 gig Seagate drives. Higher performance. One of our key focuses was to get a good balance of capacity and performance. And then we also have the mSATA SSD. That's what Drobo calls their acceleration tier, or their hot data cache. Big thing right now is to make sure you don't get anything bigger than 64 gig. That's what Drobo supports today, which is kind of good, because that means for about $70, $80 you can get a good mSATA card and get very, very good performance. The role of this is to keep the most active 64 gig of data on the cache, and then the rest is written across the drives. If I look at how we're set up right now we're only using 300 gigs, so we've cleared a lot off. We've got 4 terabytes of capacity available to us. And our kind of settings here, we have the drive set to spin down in 15 minutes, and there's our light dimming setting. The other thing I'll point out, especially since this would be, I think, used a lot by home office, small business type of people, this thing is incredibly quiet. I can't hear it at all, and we don't really have a lot else going on in the studio here, so very, very quiet. That's a pet peeve of mine. I just don't like the noise of the products. So anyways, very, very well done. So let's, clearly this is a little bit more of a performance box for Drobo. In the past, they've been more of a long-term storage, backup, holding stuff that you're not really worried about. In our case, when we're doing video shoots, our director, he needs good performance. And the challenge he has with the internal drives on the Macintoshes he uses is, while they perform well, we don't have the capacity to edit almost a terabyte of video. So we needed something that would be a viable solution, and with the Drobo, I think we found it. So I'll go ahead and you can see here I've got a speed test running, or I had a speed test running. I'm getting about 200 megabytes a second write performance, and then the reads will kick in here in a second. There they go. And I'll get almost about 100 megabits a second read. So certainly not going to outpace an SSD or anything like that, but for what we do, and probably for most environments, very good. And you can see that the performance is getting better. My assumption would be that that's because this data is now starting to get cached. I don't know that to be a fact, but that would be my educated guess, is that the way this product creates data, this is now getting qualified into the SSD tier. So again, the net is, though, very, very good performance. We're up to a pretty balanced 200 megabits on both sides, which again, for the video work we do, is more than fine and gives us the capacity we need to operate. So I would say, all in all, Drobo's got a winner here with the Mini. Portable, high performance, which is something that you don't see very often, yet still high capacity. Thank you for tuning in. I'm George Crump, lead analyst with Storage Switzerland.